Hey guys, how's it going? If you watched my last video, I hinted that the next video is going to be about the Type F3, and that's exactly what I'm going to be talking about. Now I know Type F haven't made a new cube for a long time, so news like this will probably surprise you, but I'm telling you, this is the real deal. All the previous Type F cubes have been really good, really well known and popular. Like the Type F1, it was very good. A lot of people used it as their main right away, right after they've tried it. And the Type F2, I don't need to say anymore. It was very popular because it was fast and also the great feeling it had. It felt like it was running on butter. It was just really smooth. A lot of people would just put Lubix in it and it'd be their main for a long time. They don't even switch to Diamond Guhang. That's how good the Type F2 was. And even now, it's very popular and there's still a lot of sales for the Type F2. Just like Diamond and Alpha, a lot of people are waiting for the next cube in the Type F series because due to our previous experiences, all the Type F cubes are really good and they're just to our liking. So this long anticipated cube has finally come out and I do have more than one. I have two test versions of the Type F3 in my hands right now. And I will show it to you in this video. Here it is. Type F3. This cube is actually really good. I mean, it's very fast and it's smooth. But right off the bat, you'll notice that this cube doesn't have the same feel as the other Type Fs with that buttery smoothness. This cube doesn't have that. It's more crispy, but it's still very smooth. It's just a little more crispy. Now the speed of this cube is very good and I don't think it'll catch or lock unless you just cube really rough, which I know some people do in their competitions, but it'll handle it. But if you do it way too rough or crazy rough, it's not going to handle that for sure. And the popping is just not going to pop because it really soon I'll show you the pieces. And this cube is just actually really good. Going into the hardware of this cube, you'll see that it's actually very similar to what we see nowadays in cubes compared to the Dian Linhui and Dian Janshi and Alpha CC. As you can see, the edge looks very similar, except there's these two tabs over here, if you can see. And then this stock is very similar to all the other Type Fs, but look, it's hollow, just like any other new cube today in the cubing market. Everything's hollow now. So that's the edge piece, and if you see the corner piece, it's even more similar to all the other ones we've seen. It's like any other regular corner piece. So then now when we look at the centerpiece, the cap is different. It's like that. It's like an Alpha 5. And then you can pry out the center cap by prying on the edges or the corners because that's where the opening is. And just to show you the inside view of it, actually looks very rounder than the other Type Fs, and the core is the same exact core as all the other Type Fs. It's sort of like a greenish misty color. So this cube is actually very good. You can make it your main speed cube. That's how good it is, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you will like it when it comes out to the market. But actually, you don't have to wait that long because something else is coming up that will help you get it. And drumroll, please. This is gonna be the contest thingamajig, so you can win this thing. And there's gonna be two winners too, because I have two of these. Are you serious? Yeah, that's right, I'm serious too. There is going to be a competition at iCubeTime starting tomorrow for the Type F3. You can win a Type F3 before it hits the market, just like the Alpha CC, but this competition is way easier. It just depends on how rich you are. Not really, but just depends on your orders at iCubeTime. So the objective to this contest is whoever orders at iCubeTime over $25, not including shipping and handling, will be in this raffle, and we will write your information, your name and stuff onto a slip, and we will drop it in this blue jar. Now, after we drop into the blue jar, we're going to let this contest run from tomorrow, which is May 20th, which is May 20th, and then it ends on June 4th. And then on June 5th, we are going to do the raffle, and on June 6th, we are going to ship out the Type F3s to the winners. So anyone who orders over $25 will be entered into the raffle automatically. And if you order over $25, let's say like 3 times, then you will have 3 slips. So it all depends on your orders at iCubeMart for this competition. I think this is a great idea because instead of me keeping both of them, and instead of me keeping any of them, I just give it to you guys because I know it's more important to you, and I'll just be waiting for it to come out anyway, so it's okay. So both of these Type F3s are going to be for the competition. There's going to be 2 winners, and hopefully you guys can all enter, and maybe if you lost at the Alpha CC competition, you lost, so you can win this. So you never know. Once again, this contest will run from May 20th to June 4th, and on June 5th, the raffle will take place, and on June 6th, we will ship out the prizes to the winners, or depending on whenever the winner decides to provide us with the shipping address and whatnot. So that's it for this video. If you haven't already, check out www.iCubeMart.com. That's where you can buy all your $25 whatnots, whatever you want, without shipping and handling for sure. And also, if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel, iCubeTime, because I always provide recent cube news with Alpha, Diane, Type F, Type C, all those popular cube companies that we all cube with the products with. So definitely subscribe if you want to keep updated with the cubing community and with all these contests, and I'll soon to be making reviews again. I know I haven't been making reviews for a long time, but I will be doing those soon. My mom said when I was done with this video, the lighting will be all dark and stuff. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. I gotta go tell my mom she's wrong. Hey mom, it's not even dark yet! Now I know Type F haven't made a new cube for a long time, but I forgot what I was gonna say. Now just like Alpha and Diane, people are really waiting for the next cube in the Type F series, and just like Diane and Alpha, a lot of people are waiting for the next cube in the Type F series. Because, now just like Diane and Alpha, people are really waiting. Just like Diane and Alpha, a lot of people are waiting for the next Type F cube because due to our previous... What you looking at? So this long time anticipated. So this long anticipated cube has finally come out in test version, and I do have more than one. I have 2 test versions on my hand right now. I'm going to show you it right now. Right now. So this long anticipated cube has finally come out, and I do have more than one. I have 2 cubes right now. So I'm going to show it to you too. So this long anticipated the turning on this cube is great, and I don't think it will lock up unless you just go crazy rough on it, like freaking rough. Then it will pop, it will catch for sure. And the popping is probably not, because I will show you the pieces really. So now when you look at the center cap is actually really different compared to some of the other ones. As you can see, it's like this. To pry it open, you just get it from this edge. There's an opening on the edge. Right there. You see that corner. You go into that and then you pry it out. Which is actually very easy. This cube is actually very good. I'm pretty sure a lot of you will like it when it does come out to the market. But you don't actually have to wait that long. Not supposed to cue that out yet. .com, and if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel because I always give all this recent cube news about Alpha and all that other junk. Not junk. All these other companies. God, freaking, those are the longest. Visit www.iCubeTime to buy and into this comp test. And we will. Is there like an easier way to do this without making mistakes and crap? Once again, this contest runs from man, I have my calendar right here. You know the Nintendo one? Give you the Nintendo one from Nintendo Club. So once again, this contest runs from May 20th to June 5th to June 4th. Type C, you know, type F, type A, B, C, all that stuff. Once again, this contest will